we have Brian Thompson. He is from the Richmond, Virginia adjacent area, and he is going to be doing this, shave it or save it campaign. But he's doing it for a good cause. He's going to be doing it for the Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU. I can't wait to dive into this and just see where we're at. So here we are, Brian Thompson. What's up, buddy?
Hello.
Oh my gosh. And
How are y'all?
Petunia. My bad.
That's right. This is
I
Petunia.
ruined it. I didn't introduce Petunia. Tell
That's
everybody who Petunia is.
Well, first off, the biggest hole ever dug is the one that I'm doing right now with this. So yeah, I can relate to the deepest hole. As Scott, you were saying you've dug a lot of holes. Yeah, this is one I've dug as well right now.
Hey man, this was your idea. We talked about this. This was your idea, and you're living it now.
All right,
I'm living the nightmare I never realized I had. So,
so Brian, real quick before, because I want to get this rolling right off the bat. So just real quick, at the bottom of the screen, there's going to be information for everyone to participate in this, so we can get everyone kind of going into this as fast as possible. So now you can start explaining a little bit about how.
Gotcha. All right. So essentially, what my idea was charging for votes. And I'm doing it very basic, simple. One vote's $5 donation to the Children's Hospital of Richmond. $20 donation gets you 5 votes. And for the block it, for the fanatics out there who either love or hate Petunia, can donate $50 to block 5 votes of their choice. So if you love Petunia, you can donate $50 to block 5 shave it votes. But also, if you don't like Petunia, you want to just see it go away, you can donate $50 to block 5 save it votes. And 100% of the proceeds go directly to the Children's Hospital of Richmond. It's been, the RVA Beard League has been instrumental. Like, I can't even begin to start explaining on helping me get this thing. I'm new to this world of bearding. And now that I know what you guys do, and women, I don't want to be out of it. So it's y'all are fantastic, and I really appreciate y'all getting me on here to help me spread the word about what I'm trying to do.
Hey man, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to spread the word of people doing good stuff in the beard community, and usually it's a competition, but this isn't really a competition, but it kind of is, but it's not a beard competition. It is a competition to save or shave your beard. And did we tell everybody the website that we need to go to?
All right. So at the bottom of the screen, everyone sees save it or shave it .beardleague.org.
And I also have it on the big screen there, so you can click over there and you can start saving or shaving his beard right now.
Yep, and that goes straight to my link. So you'll see some pictures of me without a beard. I had to go back quite a stretch. I've lost 60 pounds since then. There's chubby me. I had to look like a troll or a mountain man, apparently. But that God, I was ugly.
Well, we could be seeing that face here soon again.
If you do, I guarantee you it won't be for long.
Yeah, you'll start immediately growing this thing back out, and then you'll have a big white beard because you've already said all underneath is starting to come in gray. So
the color's silver, absolutely.
No telling what this beard's going to look like if you got to shave Petunia off.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, but I knew what I signed up for, and we'll find out. Hopefully, I'll be able to save it, because now that I know what this world is and does, and what y'all do to benefit others in other cities, for other local charities in the beard world, I've fallen just head over heels in love with it. So even if it goes away, y'all will still see me. This is such a fantastic life, just experience in general. And the bearding world is just, I can't do anything but praise it enough. This is my first beard, essentially, and I love it.
So how did you get, obviously you live in the Richmond area, but how did you end up getting involved with like the RVA Beard League and Chad and Josh and all those guys?
All the way back, Brian. Let's go from the beginning. Now that people know how to vote, let's start from the beginning, and then we'll end the story back where we started.
Yep. Well, I've shaved once in the past 6 years. So I did a no shave November, and I went a little over a year. and ended up just kind of losing it. And, it was always the plan to do this event. I didn't know, anything about the world that y'all do to create awareness on different charities and raise money for these charities as well. So this was just kind of my way to help the local RVA community the best I could. My son is a very big influence in my life to do better in the world. And I just want to show him how one person can do something cool. Mike, 22 inches right now is what it was measured at the national championships. And she's still growing too. I've got a weird growth pattern. But yeah, no, it's just something that I thought would be cool and fun, and had no idea that I would fall head over heels in love with this community the way I have. So of course now I really regret it, but I've started, and I gotta show my son, hey, sometimes you're gonna do stupid things, and even if you lose, it's okay. It's okay. I know a path now. So if it goes, it goes. But I've already got the head start that I like, so I want to keep it.
Well, and you never know when you cut, if you cut it off, it may grow back. Like I noticed that, I had grown mine for a good 6 years, and it was probably about the same length as yours. And then when I cut mine off and restarted growing it, like it literally grew to this length in just shy of 2 years. It grew faster when I grew it back than it did that initial first time. So
I feel the same thing. I hope will happen if I lose her, but only time will tell. I try not to put the negative energy out there. That's, a lot of my campaigning that I'm doing is boots on the ground. I'm a stay-at-home dad right now, so I spend at least 3 or 4 days a week going to Richmond, putting up flyers, getting in businesses, showing a face, getting people to introduce to Petunia, understand what I'm doing, where I'm at. And as I'm also going around, I enlighten everybody that I meet about the beerling world, because a lot of people like myself, we're not aware of what everything that's done. And it's such a cool environment, and just, it's goofy. It's all for goofy fun. And we love who we are, and we love the way we look. And I've been told I'm scary. I'm hairy. I'm not scary. There's a big difference.
Yeah. A couple letters.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a question in here. If you have to shave your beard off, will you rename it, or will this Petunia just be?
If Petunia goes away, don't worry, Daisy May will be here soon.
Daisy. Wow.
All right, so let's get into that. Where did Petunia and Daisy May come from?
I know where Petunia came from. It's from Pete's tattoo from the Adventures of Pete and Pete.
Did you watch Pete and Pete a lot?
I'm older. That was on, but by the time that was on, I found drugs and girls. So that was never my real, passion. Petunia actually came from my dog, one of my 2 dogs, Levi. He's a little Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. And Levi, when I picked him up from the airport, we got him from Montana, I think. And when I picked him up from the airport, I had my beard, and it was, it was a 1.5 years in, so it's about right here. And all he did was sniff it. And then when I took him home, all he does is sniff flowers in my beard. That's it. If there's flowers popping in my yard, he just goes over and stands up like a little chipmunk and sniffs flowers in my beard. So I told my son when he was about, 5.5 or so, I said, think of the name Petunia. So that's a goofy flower name. I said, Levi likes sniffing this. So that's just kind of where it came from. I just like naming weird things.
So Daisy May, where did that come from? Is that just another flower for your dog? And
I like the name Daisy, and Daisy May is just a cute country name. That's all it is. I just thought it was a funny, funky thing. That's all. No real thought process behind it.
So since you're somewhat, as you say, newer to the bearding community, and obviously you said that you competed at the national championships a few weeks ago. Was that your first major competition you competed at, or have you been like in and out on smaller ones here and there, or what's your competitive history been for the most part?
That was technically my 4th competition. I started in April 19th at the RV Beard League, the Mid-Atlantic Championships 008. So I was in that, and I had actually lopped off 3 inches to cut it back to level it out to 16 inches at that point to compete in the 12-inch and up category, just trying to looking up on Google what to do. Second one on top of that, like that, was October 8th. No. I did the Beards of the Bird. That was
I was
did
there.
Yeah, you were there. That was actually the first one I'd won. And then a little one that the RV Beard League did to benefit RACC. Did that one at Stonebury on October 8th. And my son actually competed with me on that one in the creative beard. So that was his first touch of the world. And again, he's fallen in love with it as well. And then the Nationals and the reason I went to Nationals is I said, you know what, if this is the last potential time I'm going to be able to compete with Petunia, this beard, I gotta spend the money and just go do it and see what the world really is.
And you competed twice that weekend.
I did actually.
That was two different competitions. So
that's true. I did the Friday one as well. Yep.
Yeah, because you competed Friday night.
That's exactly right. I got a picture of you judging. I'm going to put that out there on Facebook real soon.
Don't judge me.
But yeah. So those are the 5 that I've done, and it's such a blast. I'm looking for more to do. I can't afford it right yet. Nationals wiped me out. I'm a stay-at-home dad, and so spend a little bit of money on promoting this event as well. The extra gas driving around and that kind of stuff. So,
have you watched Whisker Wars yet?
No. Where I live, we don't have much internet, so I don't.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're on satellite internet out there.
I got satellite internet, so I don't have TV. I listen to music on YouTube, and that's it. That's all I really get to do. We have the limited gig usage that we have to kind of save for what we need. So
no, I understand that. I had a satellite internet before, and it was terrible.
Sucks.
Yeah. Awful.
Yeah,
but when you do get around to watching some Whisker Wars, Chad Roberts is on there. He's super famous.
Oh, I do know Chad Roberts.
Yeah, world famous Chad Roberts.
Yes,
exactly.
Roberts?
Chad Roberts of the RV.
I'm sure he's in here somewhere.
Sometimes he pops in, sometimes he don't. But dang, I deleted that picture.
Check on me.
Freaking Chad. All right, so you grow the beard out. You've competed a few times, and now you're potentially gonna lop it off. So
and that's okay. It's nerve-wracking for me. Mm-hmm. I don't want to lose it, obviously, but a High Point barbershop is going to do the shave. Not on the 16th. It's a little too difficult. The official announcement is going to come out because I'm not tracking this either. I don't know the votes. I know the rough dollar amount. I keep a loose tally in my head.
Chad's here.
There he is. And so it's I'm keeping a loose tally of dollar amount that I'm raising. It just kind of keeps me motivated, keep me going.
So you do you have access to see which side's winning? And you have just chose not to see which side is winning.
That was the shtick for me to be able to tell everybody, hey, look, y'all need to vote. Y'all truly have power and domain over this. Help me raise money for the Children's Hospital. And that's kind of what the pitch was the whole time is like, I'm not going to track it. I'm not going to follow it. I don't spend really any time on social media unless I get on to try to put the word out there in different Facebook groups, stuff like that. But I have no clue. I'm relying on hoping that there's enough block it donations at the end of the day to save it.
So you're trying to raise 10 grand. Is that your ultimate goal? That's what it's on the website.
That's the ultimate goal. The initial premise was not just my beard. The whole initial premise was actually a Save It or Shave It event to benefit RVA and the Children's Hospital. And I'm just the engineer of this train. That was really the whole goal of it. Of it. We got a guy, Alexander. I can't remember Alex's last name offhand, but he's actually signed up with me. So he shaved his face clean, and his wife was not happy about that, to do a true No Shave November with me to help get High Point will actually do the shave, which is a local barbershop here.
Well, you should video it too, and
We're going to do something funky. If I lose it, I've got an idea. I'm keeping it tight-lipped. I've got something.
Chad Roberts is on it. They're gonna do something crazy with his beard. Hopefully,
glue it to Chad's head.
Yeah, he's got enough hair.
Extensions, beard extensions. Yeah. There you go.
Well, I've always said, I've got to think of a goofy excuse when I finally lose the beard or shave the beard at some point, if that ever happens. Why? Because I'm known for the beard now at this point, obviously. And my number one thing I can't wait to tell people is I've started an organic toothbrush line. And So I just thought that'd be a fun way to kind of shut people up and either get some laughs or just have them turn around and walk away at that point.
I think we collectively walked away just now, but we can't go anywhere. We're stuck here, but we definitely walked away just now.
Okay, Brian, quick question. So this whole thing you're doing is to shave your beard. You have a beautiful mustache. Could you potentially leave the mustache? Therefore, if you left the mustache, you've shaved your beard. You could still maintain the mustache. You could still compete in mustache categories because apparently that's like the new hip popular thing to do is grow mustaches.
Bob and Elliot are making that a splash right there.
Oh my gosh, man. The mustaches I don't know. I blame it all on Bob. I really believe it's all Bob's fault.
Yeah, I think us with the big beards, we hide our face, but there's a smile behind here. You just get to see Bob's dimples.
Bob.
Bob and Elliot. Yeah, Petunia likes Elliot. Bob. But yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. I mean, I think you should just you have to go all out because your little cartoon that was created doesn't have a mustache.
It could though, really quick.
Because that drawing of me was done of fat face me on the website. So that's actually the character artist did it off of that particular picture.
So you think you're just like slim and just super skinny underneath that beard, huh? Is that what you're
I'm afraid I'm going to have like some wicked triple chin that I'm not aware of. That all the weight is just wearing down underneath my whatever it is, the waddle. So yeah, I'm kind of scared about that because I've been 300 pounds and I've been 150 pounds. God knows where it's going to lay.
You were born 150 pounds?
Wow.
Your poor mother.
Week two.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the best comment that's ever come in ever during a Talking Beard show. Scott is a genius.
He is so smart.
Or maybe it is Scott is a genius. I don't know what that is.
It's Greek. You don't want to know.
Oh, yeah. Rebecca with another comment. As long as nobody touches those fantabulous eyebrows, they are.
It's messing with me. I'm raising my left, but it's on the right here.
No, it's not. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I can only do one. I can't do both. So I can do both at the same time, but that's not very impressive.
Yeah.
That's not impressive at all.
Wow. Thanks a lot, Scott. Way to back that up.
He's a genius, though, so you got to give him props.
He's a genius.
A genius.
Genius. And then whatever that square is.
Oh my!
I don't know what that is either.
Yeah, so everyone knows. Everyone makes sure that they go over to, like we said, if you go to the bottom of the screen right there, as you say, it says 1 vote is $5, 5 votes is $20. Or you can block 5 opposing votes for $50. So all you have to do is go to saveitOrShaveIt.beardleague.org. If you guys go over to our social media or over to the BS Button Beard bulletin board, we've shared there's an article about Brian and this whole campaign that he's doing. Tell us a little bit about that.
So the Times-Dispatch, I started this kind of reaching out to a bunch of different people back in middle of September, trying to create awareness and buzz, if you will, about what I'm trying to do. And Bill Loman is actually one of the people I'd reached out to. I've reached out to the mayor of Richmond. I reached out to the governor of Virginia. I've reached out to every bearded celebrity I could think of, every I've emailed churches. I've emailed Rotary clubs, Ruritan clubs. I've, been trying to get in front of whomever I can to speak. And he told me, hit me back up a little bit closer to November. Let me see what I can do. And he got up with me, did a little interview, and it was fantastic. I made front page news and the Times-Dispatch on Thanksgiving Day. So that was actually a front page article. I thought that was, again, just like I was part of the beard chain in Wyoming. It was a bucket list thing I never realized I had until all of a sudden I saw me on the front page. Like, damn, I made it. And actually being on here too is just kind of wild for me.
How many of that newspaper do you have?
Just 3.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all. That's all. That's all. I don't talk to a lot of people anymore. That kind of thing. So I just kept a couple just in case I lose them or burn them or something. But yeah, I've got a couple. So.
That's still super cool, man. Like that is really awesome that you were able to do that. Have you had a lot of like people reach back to you when you've emailed the governor and all these people? A bunch of no responses.
I've had one church allow me to come. That was a church in town of Ashland slash church. They were fantastic. Had a few people donate while I was there.
Nice.
But that was about it. It's a lot of places have kind of started out and then kind of stopped for whatever reason. It is what it is. Boots on the ground. I mean, he's a baby. So yeah, it's
hey Nico,
it's doing what it's doing, So yeah, I'm just trying to still kind of keep hitting it the best I can.
And Scott brought Nico on the show.
He likes. It's like the only time he ever likes climbing in my lap is when I'm on the show.
It's because I'm here.
Yeah, he says,
he wants to be closer to me. So how are you feeling? How are you feeling about all this, Brian? Are you nervous, or what do you think? What do you think is going to be the outcome? How about that? What do you think is going to happen?
I hope at the end of this that there's enough block it votes to swing it the way I want it, and that's the goal. That's why it's there, but just as easily, people can go in and screw me up just the other way. And again, it's all for the children's hospital. So I'm happy to whatever dollar amount I raise, I'm happy to raise it. Also, NBC 12, I'm going to be on their the Channel 12 News here December 5th. So they're actually going to do an interview on Fox 35 as well. So and CBS 6, but we're still playing phone tag on that one.
Hey, but you're working on it. You're at least tagging, so that's pretty good.
Exactly. My dad was part of the Rotary Club of Innsbruck here in the Richmond area, so I've seen a lot of good that different charitable organizations can do, and it was just kind of this is my way of trying something my way. So yeah, I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Now it's getting closer. It's going to be what it's going to be, and if I lose it, you know what? I've learned a lot also from this show and competing on what to do and what not to do. So my next beard hopefully will be better, but I'm still trying to keep this one going while it's here. So
that was good.
Well, right now you are at $781.
All right.
That's why I like it.
Yep. I knew it was around 7 and change. I keep a rough tally in my head because a lot of times as I meet people, I'm going to stores and getting to know them, getting my face out there, and people are starting to see me. And I walk around Richmond, put up flyers in every store that'll let me put it up and go talk to them about what I'm doing. And I got some bartenders at different places. There's the Bamboo Cafe. He's collecting cash donations for me. He's showing people, and he calls me up and says, "Hey man, I got $100 and this is where they want it. So he's taking some of his tips. I mean, it's a really, there's been some neat stuff. A store in Carytown, if anybody's in the RVA who's listening, called A Pop of Confetti. On December 3rd, I'm actually going to play Santa and actually go for donations at an adult Christmas party. Don't take that the wrong way.
Whoa.
It's not that kind of adult
Christmas party.
Yes. So a lot of her customers are going to be coming in for their Christmas party that she has for all of her employees and everything like that. She's had me coming out, and she sells tickets, and she's got some cash thrown into the ticket as well to help donate towards the cause. And, again, that's my job right now is to show Petunia and all of her greatness and glory. And let's keep her going, because if I can keep her, and even if I don't, I'm still going to be competing. I'm still going to be raising money the best I can. It's just I've already got this far in.
Yeah, well, I mean, once it's shaved off, it'll start growing back, and then that just means you can do different categories on the way up.
Exactly. That's kind of the thought process as well. I've always been natural. I would like to do a, the
there you go, Santa lap dances.
$10. You were close. They're going to be $10.
There you go. You are doing lap dances?
No. They're giving me lap dances. You got that backwards. Please.
You're going to give people lap dances for $10. That's pretty good.
So you're going to pay people $10 to give them a lap dance dressed as Santa.
He's a genius.
Wow.
He's a genius.
That's right.
He said it on the internet. That means it's true.
It's true. That is true. Everything's true.
For being a guy that's out in the woods with no internet and barely a phone, you got the rotary phone, and you're really out there talking to the people and really pushing this thing really well.
I am, and
claiming that you were out there in the sticks and don't talk to people.
I normally don't. I've surfaced. My nickname for years and years and years has been Bear, and a lot of my friends that have known me forever know that I disappear for long stints at a time, years even before I resurface and say hi to the world again. Now it's just my time to say hi to the world and see where it goes. You're
doing it in a big way.
I'm having fun with it. That's been the whole process for me. I love meeting new people. I love getting in front of people. And again, a lot of what I'm doing is talking about the RVA Beard League and talking about what the RVA Beard League does to help out our local community. A lot of people don't know that we've got such a cool thing in Richmond that, and every beard that I run into, I give them a card, say, man, April 29th, we're having the Mid-Atlantic Championships 009. And, I said, come on out. You're not going to be upstairs. Don't worry. You're not competing against me. You got your own category. If it's shorter than that, I said, it's all own your beard. You're not going for anything other than judges are going to like it for what they see and what they like about it. Don't stress it. It's nothing to worry about. It's all get up there and create a new character for yourself to be goofy off of. And Nationals was the first time I dressed up for a competition. I love that.
How was that?
That was fun for me. I mean, what I mean dressed up is just dressed nice, the suspenders, and it felt good to actually kind of prep myself up. As Chad says, it's part dog show and part beauty pageant.
That's right. It's absolutely part dog show.
It's 100% true. And it's fantastic fun. It just get out of yourself. You got something that you're obviously proud of. We're all proud of our beards. Get up on stage with us. Help your community out.
There you go. Man, it's really great that RVA's got you, helping them push their event already. That's awesome. Like,
I've been doing it since I found out that it was going to be on April 29th. Everybody I meet, I'll go talk to anybody. I don't care.
Man, Chad and them, they really got them a good one here. Here's a mobile billboard for RVA Beard League and yourself and Petunia and.
We got to drive up enough attention so that I can keep on going. This beard gets attention, and I like to keep it and keep on going. So that's why I'm calling to our community to, hey, I may have screwed up, but help me get myself out of this hole.
Brian, I hope you get out of this hole, man. I hope you raise all the money that you need to, and all the blocks and all the saves and everything.
It's off of the votes, so it could come down to
out in your favor.
2 votes show up. It's all on the dollar amount. The votes are just there to give it a different purpose. This is just a different way for me to try to see if something like this works. See if this is a good way to do it in the future.
Well, I hope it works for you.
Well, we can ask Blake, who lives in Australia, how it works in the future.
Yeah, so on the 15th, you can ask Blake, how it went.
Do it
on the 16th. He'll know.
That's true.
So
yeah.
But everybody needs to go to saveitorshaveit.beardleague.org. Is at the bottom of the screen, is currently at the top of the screen, and you'll find it on there. It's super easy to donate. Donate, $5, $20, $50, whatever.
It will take odd amounts. I do, when I go around talking to people just hand me cash and say, hey, put it to this, one pocket's for save it, one pocket's for shave it. I get home and tell my wife, and she throws it up on there, and I take the money to the bank, So yeah, we're still doing what we can. I've still got a couple weeks left, and I'm going to be out there for the next couple of weeks trying to really promote it and sway people to help me keep it. And if I keep it, it's a good possibility it may happen again. If I have a big enough span, we'll see what happens.
And then you'll have to come out of hibernation more often.
I hope to. After this, I hope to start doing a little bit more. I've come to the realization that, it's time to possibly, I hope my wife's not watching this, but maybe it's time to get back to work so I can afford to start going to more competitions.
There you go.
So, I think that'll make her happy. Well,
hopefully it all works out for you.
I hope so too.
Mike Baker, the candlestick maker, says, awesome what you're doing. Good luck, brother. Well,
appreciate
Brian,
it, Mike.
We want to thank you so very much for coming on tonight, and we'll be talking about this for the next couple weeks too until this whole campaign's done.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Just remember,
some more awareness to it, and good luck to you. And once again, thank you so much for coming on the show and sharing this whole journey with everyone. And can't wait to find out how it all ends for you.
I hope so. I hope it's going to be good. And just know when y'all see my little logo, I wear shirts when I go out. I got my hat when I go out. I got stickers that when they donate, I go ahead and throw them a little sticker. They get to have, I call my little logo Squirt. Y'all can figure out why. It looks like a little hairy swimmer. And so y'all will see. These are my flyers all up and down. So the QR code sitting, and went backwards again. QR code sitting right up there as well. So as people walk around in Richmond, they can scan it right away and as they're going around. So
you are definitely a promoter, Brian. We appreciate you. And we'll keep everybody updated, and we'll post all the links and all that good stuff. Go check out Brian's campaign and raise some money for Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU.
That's right. And everybody who's listening, make sure you pay attention. And April 29th, come on out to the RVA and meet me here. We don't know what I'm going to have and what I'm going to be competing in, but I'll be competing somewhere. My son will be up on stage as well. So, we're bringing a whole family event.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Brian. And
all right, guys.
good luck with everything.
Everybody's help.
All right, buddy.
All right. Peace.